What are you doing? Morning everybody, Jason, PJ, Hollis Farms. Ate us a little breakfast. Boy, them little white donuts is good sometimes. I don't eat them, but they so good. So we're supposed to be getting a storm here in just a little bit. I'm not even sure I got time to make a round to feed, but I'm gonna try. Just when it gets dry enough, the logger's getting very close to ready to move in, here comes another rain. Yeah, I think it's worse than it was last summer. There ain't nothing we can do about it. We just gotta keep getting it. Keep plugging along. There goes. What you doing, girl? What you doing, old pretty girl? Alright, y'all, so it's early afternoon, about 2 o'clock. It has been raining probably since about 10 o'clock. Wet again. Gonna postpone the logging a little bit. But anyway, I've been doing a few things while it's raining. I'm gonna get y'all set up and kind of show y'all my plans for this year on my stand setup and possibly my bow setup. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna work on first. Of course, this is my 2 or 3 years ago, ever how long it's been, I started using this Lone Wolf custom stuff. I do like their stuff. It just works good together and it's super light. I got their backpack, and I was trying to figure out how this is just a saddle platform. I'll show y'all my little stand here in a minute, but I really like the saddle. I think I could be more steel in a hang-on stand, but this right here seems to work best for my back, and it is, to me, it's a lot simpler to self-film with the saddle because the camera's kind of on the tree and you can move it. Otherwise, you end up with the camera back here. Not a game changer, I just feel more comfortable with the saddle. But anyway, this one don't have a spot really made for the backpack. I keep a spare strap with me that'll work with either the steps or the stand. Just took me some gear ties and tied it up here to the stick. But I saw something the other day. They're kind of known for their packing system on their stands. The seat turns into a shelf, and I'll show y'all what a few things I got in there in a minute. But what I did, these steps fold up, so I took them and folded them down and ended up with a little shelf for my backpack to sit on. But this thing is super light. I don't have a clue what it weighs. It's light. I'm not going to take it all the way apart. These are I forget what they call these sticks, but they got the double sticks that are kind of fixed. Everything folds on them. The part that goes on the tree folds, and then the step folds. And I got the cabelators on them, which I'm just packing 2. It's about all I ever used last year. I toted 3, very seldom used 3. I got to where I like hunting low and get better cover down low. But this saddle here, I think it's called the Fix. Did I say that? It's a pretty big platform. I like that. It's pretty comfortable. Boy, when it locks down to the tree, it's solid. These sticks have rubber grommets that go in holes down here. And then they got these J-hooks, they call them, that stick through your step, hook on the stand. And I mean, you could throw it out of the back of the truck and it'd still be hooked together. And it's just super quiet like that. Super, super quiet. But I love their backpack. Even if I'm hunting on the ground in a shooting house or whatever, this has been my go-to backpack. I just really like. I always keep some gear ties on it for whatever. You tie a limb out of the way if you don't want to cut it, or there's always something you can do with a gear tie. Got my little thing from Hunting Public. It's got the what's that stuff called? Milkweed. Got the milkweed in it. I ordered. I like them guys anyway. Y'all know that. Hunt together. Turkey season. Some. Got my Lone Wolf custom gear camera arm there. I'm gonna be playing with some lightweight cameras this winter. I've already got the cameras. I just hardly ever used them for deer hunting because I'm trying to get light because my back still hurts. I don't know if it's ever gonna get completely better, but we don't want to make it any worse. I've got my saddle, my tethered saddle. in there. Got a pair of knee pads in there. I have come, when I put them knee pads on and sit down in your saddle and your knees against trees, pretty doggone comfortable. I kind of like to, I'll really move around more than I need to in that saddle, but it just seems to work better. I ain't got a lot in there right now. I usually wait till the last minute to kind of get organized, but I thought it raining today. What the heck, might as well get my stuff. And I ain't got hardly anything in there because it's gonna be so hot you ain't gonna need the extra clothes and stuff. This is a, I don't know what you call it, tree tether or whatever. It goes around the tree. There's my bow hanger. Pretty neat little deal, and you can put all kind of clips in there, hang whatever you want. I got an extra on there. Sometimes I'll hang my backpack from that. But what else I got in there? I got a pull-up rope. And I like the pull-up rope. I got a gear hoist in there I got out a while ago. It's a little heavy. I mean, everything seemed real light till you pack it all in there and then it adds up. I like a little simple rope. Don't use a saw a whole lot, but getting in some of these young pines that we're going to be hunting in, even some hardwood trees, but most of the time with them little pines like we was hunting in some last year, you need to cut a limb or two. So, tree saw, what kind of tree saw I got? I done forgot the name of it. This is a good one. It's a name brand. I just can't never remember. Oh yeah, that sharp Wicked wood blade. Wicked, I believe, may be the brand. I don't know. Not just a whole lot in my backpack, like I said, right now, because it is going to be early season, and I may even do away with it. That'll just be something I can keep it in the truck. I'll probably put my saddle on, I'll stick my camera arm in my pocket. If I got a small camera, I stick it in my pocket. That's kind of my idea, is to get light. All right, so here's my other option if I decide to use the stand, hang-on stand. This is the 0.5, super light. I got a pull-up rope tied on it. I got a bow holder or whatever on both sides. This thing is super light, and this is the shelf system I was talking about. It makes it work almost like a pack frame. Fits in a little groove right there. This stand right here is made, or this backpack is made for this stand. Put it right there, and then it's even got a place to hang it right there. A lot of times I'll use this for my saddle platform, kind of a hybrid deal. And if I want, I can use my seat when I get up there as a little workstation. I'll also put a little thicker cushion on this one. Sometimes that's the route I want to go. Depends on where I'm going, what I'm doing. Gets colder, I like a bigger platform, but the platform on the fix is nearly as big as this. Just don't have a seat on it. Right now, probably first part of the bow season, I'll probably be using that. Just the saddle platform. May go to this, I don't know, got options. Cody's got one of these, I got one of them for him, and he likes to sit better. I don't know, if I didn't have back problems, maybe better. Sometimes I like to sit, sometimes I like to stand. This is not a bad option, the hybrid deal, but I still will, I can just take my sticks off my fix, put them right here in them holes, ready to roll. I got some more sticks in there, but like I said, I just ended up carrying 2 all the time last year, and it worked pretty doggone good. Well, the more I look at it, the more I start thinking, do I want to use the stand platform or this? I'm going to start right here. It won't take but a second if I change my mind to go back to the stand. But I had this strap in my pack. I like to keep an extra in case you lose one or something happens to break or it gets cut or something. And I said, well, instead of it staying in my pack, I'm just going to stick it on here to hold my pack on. Now I just took it and tied it somewhere. I'm trying to see if I really need to. I don't really need to tie them gear ties, but I may do it for now anyway. But one talking about hunting low, what I found, and I mentioned it last year a time or two, them hunting them pine plantations like we do most of the time, if you get up, say 15 to 25 feet, maybe even 30 feet in some situations, your sky lit's so easy So what I try to do is find me, a lot of these trees might have a cedar tree or a gum tree that didn't get, when we burned it or something, growing beside it, and I'll get up there a couple of steps. I may not be 8 or 10 feet, and use that cedar tree for cover. To me, I used to think years ago, and it may help, but I used to climb 35, 40 foot with them climbers years ago, old man climbers or whatever, even lock-ons, and even when I climbed with tree spikes, I'd get way up there thinking they wasn't gonna smell me, but they'll still smell you. I'm sure it helps some, but I'd rather try to get the wind right and stay low. And when you get up that high, especially bow hunting, your shot angle gets worse and worse. The lower you are, you up there 8 to 12 feet, it's almost like you're shooting at the target in the yard on the ground. Just got so much more, I don't want to say room for error, but when you get up there and shooting down, you have basically zero room for error. And we used to do it and had good luck with it, but I've changed, and with my back and my balance and all like it is, I take one stick off, that's that much lighter, and go in there and throw 2 sticks. I have hunted a lot last year off of 1 stick, and probably have put it right on the ground a time or 2. But anyway, sometimes in them pine thickets, if you can just get 1 stick up, just where you can see right over the briars and stuff, it's perfect. Get the wind right. That's the name of the game. Sometimes you can beat your eyes and stuff sometimes, but you ain't gonna beat that nose, my opinion, unless the wind's right. All right, so I have been shooting my Matthews a little bit. BX3, V3, B3, I believe is what it is, whatever it's called. I always get messed up on that. Shot my crossbow a little bit, and this was the newest bow I had a few years ago. I had shot I forget what that was, I shot forever. But anyway, had not bow hunted like I used to for a long time, and was using that older bow, and wasn't nothing wrong with it. And my shoulder was bothering me and this and that, and finally got that where I think it's better. So I went and got one of these bows, and I've had it for, shoot, I probably had this, I don't know, at least 4 years now. This is it's made by Matthews, but it's a Mission. I call it their cheaper bow. You can deck this thing out. I don't remember what the bear bow is, but you can buy this bow, and it's a tiny little joker. Really, axle to axle, it's about the same as my V3, but it just seems smaller and it's lighter. I took the stabilizer off. I may put it back on, but I've been shooting it a little bit in the rain a while ago and tuning it back in. I got it on 50 pounds. This thing has got all kind of adjustment. The draw length goes from tiny to big. I mean, short to very long. It doesn't have the let off. I think my Matthews has got like 80%. This may be 65 or 70. You can tell it when you get back, but I almost kind of like it. Once I get back, I just feel solid. Got a 4-pin sight. This is Axel or something. I don't remember who it's made by, but I really like the sight. I like the quiver system on this. You can deck this thing out nearly with the most expensive accessories and still stay under $1,000. And a Bear Matthews, I'm sure the new ones, they're over $1,000 for the Bear bow, and then you got to deck it out. Simple, got the whisker biscuit on it. And I just love, I don't know why, but I love shooting this bow. I took the wrist strap off. I think this will be a good bow anytime, but get in the woods. I shot it at 20 and 30 a while ago. She's dialed in. I'm gonna start playing with broadheads a little bit before long, and get that dialed in a little better than I normally do. But I may start hunting with this. I just like it. When something feels good, it don't matter what it costs. Expensive stuff don't always mean it's better. And we killed some deer with this thing. But this is just a comfortable little bow. Like it. Anyway, I'm hoping the rain's gone for the evening. It's got some for tomorrow. This is gonna postpone our logging some. Golly, it was dry though. It'll soak this up pretty quick, especially the spot I wanted them to come to. I'm hoping we're gonna end up logging if it stays dry enough during the bow season, I'm sure, but we've gotten behind. Had a lot of rain last year and a lot of rain this year, but we gotta get some stuff going. But while I was sitting here in the rain, I thought I'd get my stuff out. Like I said, I'm usually day or two before getting organized. I usually shoot my bow some, but I'm trying to do more of that, trying to get back in shape. I'm having to draw different. I usually kind of come up to draw, but with my shoulder is bothering me a little bit more, and my back a little bit, so I've been drawing lower instead of coming up like this and low, and it don't get in my shoulder. So when I get my shoulder up like that, it starts hurting. But if I keep her kind of drop down and pull back, it does pretty good. So we're gonna keep tuning on that. 50 pounds may be my max. I don't know. It's plenty though. I am wanting to play with some fixed blade broadheads, and I'm not sure. I've used the G5, Montec, and QAD. I forget all the names of them. I like that little QAD, and I like the Montec. But I ordered some iron wheel last year, and I had some Sever expandables that I was playing with. So I'm gonna stay right in there somewhere. I probably got enough in there to really tune on. I got some parts in today for Cody's bow. I have to get Cody out shooting with us on video a little bit before long. Got him a new bow last year. Ended up being after Christmas, I think. Matthews Primer, whatever you call it. And that boy has got a lot of adjustment too, like this other one that I got. And Cody would have one of these, but he's left-handed. So anyway, he drew it back the other day, and he was like this. He's done grown so much, he's about to outgrow me height-wise. I ain't that tall anyway, but I think he's gonna have a little more height on him than me. And so I got some parts in there today. I hope I ordered the right one, the right adjustment, and get him back shooting. He's excited about bow hunting. I don't think we're gonna play fall baseball this year. Just kind of gonna take a break, maybe work out and stuff. And he wanted to deer hunt more, and I don't blame him. I would too, because we wasn't planning on playing but like 2 or 3 tournaments. And he said, if we ain't gonna play all fall, let's deer hunt. So that's kind of the plan. We're gonna do some deer hunting. And Cody still hadn't got a deer with his bow. He's got him with a rifle and crossbow and all, and he stuck 2 that we hadn't found. So we're really fixing to tune on his shooting and broadheads and all that, and see if we can't get him on with his bow this year. But anyway, I'm gonna quit rambling. Appreciate you. Oh, I know one more thing too. I got a picture of a hog a while ago at the hog trap we just set up, and it was like 11:30 or 12, just one hog kind of walking by. So maybe after all this rain here in just a little while, then things will get up and we can catch that group. I'm hoping. Y'all cross your fingers. Appreciate y'all watching. Out of here.